Okay, so I'm sitting here next to the nodding allium. Here it is. And it needs to be trimmed before it starts spreading. Remember how badly it spread? Here's a close-up of the nodding allium. So cute, but definitely takes over your garden. Here's another one. Got some more in bloom. There, it's going into seed right there. Those little green lumps, and boy, do they do a good job seeding. This one's even further along. If you don't cut the seed heads off, you'll end up with a lawn. What looks like a lawn anyway. This is what they look like. There's 1, 2, 3 plants right there, and you can still see it right there growing over there. My son just pulled out all of the seedlings from this whole area. So anyway, that's a warning. Valen did a good job getting rid of all the little seeds that had spread. Seriously, this whole area was just carpeted in little nodding allium babies. You can even see some right over there. Oh, I'll turn the camera around. All of that grassy texture right there is allium seed. Or allium babies. So if you need something that spreads easily, this is your friend. But I don't really want it to spread here because I just want it here. And I want a path, and I want to put other things in between the stones, like thyme, like I have here, or Irish moss, and creeping phlox. Let's see if I can pull up one of these with the bulb. Let's try these. No, not so easy to pull up. They're all like under the pebbles or the stones. Okay, well, I guess they don't want to, the bulbs don't want to show themselves. Anyway, you get it. It's not easy to deal with once it spreads. Still haven't pulled up one bulb. So, anyway. So I think what I'm going to do with these is just shear the whole plant. There are 3 here. 1, 2, and then a 3rd one back there. And I was going to just take off each seed head. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just take off all the seed heads on one plant, and then we can see what it looks like. And then decide what we'll do from there. But I think what I'm just going to do, like I said, is just shear them off completely. While I'm shearing, this is my view. So pretty. Globe thistle. Here's a close-up of the seed pods. They're kind of cool, actually, I think. They're droopy because this is nodding allium. And each one of those little bumps or lumps or little round things, each one of these has seeds in it. Let's see what they look like when it's still green. Is that a seed? No. Okay, there we go. There's a seed. I cut it with my nail a little bit, but it's pretty big actually. Well, in comparison to other seeds I've seen. Bye bye. So there are multiple seeds within each one of those little seed pods. So you can just grab one of these and follow it all the way down to where it meets the plant, which is kind of a mess right now. See how it's like all jumbled? These are new leaves right here, and these are obviously the older leaves. They're brown. But so you just follow a stem down as far as you can. And cut it there. And there you go. And then with the leaves, you can just pull them up if you want to, kind of like you would with a daylily, or at least the way that I deal with daylilies. And if there are a lot in one spot, you can grab them all at the same time and pull them up. If you need a way to meditate, this is really nice actually. I kind of like weeding. I never thought I would say those words, or weeding and gardening in general. There are a bunch down there. You can just nitpick until they're all gone. There are a bunch right there. And don't worry if you pull off some of the new leaves. They're obviously easy to grow. Here's a stem that was broken at some point. You can just break that off, and if you look closely down here, you can see that this is actually a clump of many bulbs. So each one of these is a bulb. So if you were to pull up one, let's see if it'll let me without breaking. Oh, there we go, finally. That's a bulb. And from there, you have leaves, and then the flowers come up from there. Here are a couple of the nodding allium with the bulbs still intact. Look at those roots. There's a seed pod. I'm just gonna follow the stem all the way down there and cut. And then here's a stem that was probably eaten by a bunny or something, which I would think they wouldn't like it because it tastes like, well, at least it smells like garlic, because allium is a type of garlic. There are a bunch of these dead stems. Yep, so you can keep doing that. It's hard to do multiples because then you cut the leaves, but if you're going to shear it anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to shear the rest of that one. And that's what it looks like if you shear it, but you can clean it up. Make it look nice. You can also just grab it like a ponytail and Look at all these little baby alliums already growing. And once you cut them into little flat tops, it's also easier to pull off the dead leaves. Ready for next year. Then you're just left with this cute little allium bouquet.